to get the food, he gotta pay rent. He tired of his bitch. Between them, he got a couple kids. He need a lot of clothes and a lot of kicks. His mind's about to flip. Jimmy saw a Benz on the strip, engine running with the keys in the whip. Jimmy did the dip, thinking about how to chop the shit. Made it back, now he got a couple chips. He didn't know that he was a target that's about to get clipped. But the boys knocked him, now he's in the pen. The story never ends. Yeah, the story never ends.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy No Game Feed. We in the mix of shit. Bringing this shit to you right now, man, because I want to talk about some things that really make some sense. And the shit is kind of sad. How a lot of motherfuckers is leaving out the sight that there's a lot of kids affected by a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, man, I'm coming. But what we must understand is our kids are important. If you don't think the kids are important, you just in the way of shit and you don't really respect nothing that's going on with anything. You must not have kids or you must not give a fuck about what's going on. But I'm gonna get into some shit, right? And we're gonna talk about some things real quick and we're gonna elaborate on some stuff. I'm just hitting people to tap in, you know, getting everybody up and ready. You know what I mean? We here. We involved. We giving a fuck. And we about to do some shit right now. Give me 1 second. Hold on, I'm coming. Go watch TV, I'm coming. We're doing some things right now. We're about to put up some stuff and we're gonna show some stuff. And we're gonna talk about some stuff, right? This is 13 hours ago. It's 13 hours ago. Sorry, wrong video. We're gonna get right here, right to it. We're gonna show y'all some things. And we're gonna put it together right now. Give me 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Huh? Excuse me, y'all. Had to make sure my niece was straight. Had to make sure some things were straight before, I get into building about this topic here. And we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. Yes. Huh? Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. My niece is acting up. Huh? Give me 1 second. Watch TV. Yeah, we're going to get into this right now and talk about it, man. We're going, you got to give Instagram some time. Stop! Got to give Instagram some time to do some things. And we're going to take care of this right now. 1 second. Let me put this together. My niece got me all over the place. We're talking about how our kids are important. It's a must that we keep our kids alive. So we're going to get into it right now and talk about this.
After the crime, police make an arrest in the murder of a teenage girl in the Bronx. And tonight, we're hearing from the victim's family who say they had lost hope of any resolution. CBS 2's Ali Bauman with a story that is new tonight.
49-year-old Joseph Martinez is taken into NYPD custody and charged with murder Monday, 22 years after Minerlise Soriano was found strangled to death in a Bronx dumpster.
I like to say to him, why?
The 13-year-old girl was last seen in 1999 leaving her Bronxdale Middle School when she asked friends to go to the library with her, and they declined. Soriano's body was later found wrapped in a trash bag by someone looking for discarded movies in the dumpster behind a Bartow Avenue video store.
He threw her in the garbage, in the dumpster, como she was a garbage. She was a garbage. She was a human being.
Investigators spent 2 decades searching for the killer. Over the phone, Soriano's father told me he had lost hope there would ever be an arrest.
I feel happy because justice is working. But I feel sad at the same time because it takes too long.
Sources tell us police found Martinez, a New Rochelle resident, using familial DNA, a controversial method which allows police to search for potential relatives of a DNA match.
I can't explain because I can say I'm happy because they catch him, but the pain is here. The pain no go.
The family told me this arrest does not give them closure, but it does feel like the first step in justice for Minerlise Soriano in the Morris Park section of the Bronx. Ali Bauman, CBS 2 News.
More than 2 decades after the...
My question is, when we gonna start giving a fuck about the babies? First and foremost, rest in peace to the little young lady, and prayers and condolences still go out to her family because this is a hard situation to deal with. And it's a lot of you creeps and suckers out there that need to be handled, not with the legal system, but with another form of justice. And I'm not putting this in anybody's brains, but at the end of the day, things is really real. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, when are we going to understand that the babies are important? When are we going to think about our babies? Because they're growing up in the streets where it's ridiculous, and a lot of people is just okay with how things are going. Now, I'm going to take it from New York, and we're going to go to Philadelphia. This is all yesterday morning, this morning, that things is happening. What are we doing?
Philadelphia, a 14-year-old shot 18 times and killed. I'm Jason Martinez. Now, police...
Shot 18 times. Are y'all listening? The boy was shot 18 times. 18 times. What's really up with this situation, and what's the problem? Because our kids are getting gunned down like they're being hunted in the street like cattle, like game, and we're not doing anything. When are we going to step up and not care about how other parents feel about chastising somebody's child? You got to be careful nowadays. These young boys is getting these guns. Where are they getting these guns from? They're not just getting them from anywhere. And it's a lot of you reckless people out here who's putting these guns in these little kids' hands that don't even have a fully developed brain. And they doing things like
Violence
this.
continues in Philadelphia. A 14-year-old shot 18 times and killed. I'm Jason Martinez. Now, police say they have 2 persons of interest in connection with that shooting. Dave Kinchin is live at police headquarters. Dave?
That's right. We just got off the phone with investigators. We know homicide detectives are questioning those 2 persons of interest now. We're told that one of them allegedly.
These kids be doing too much, man. Too much, man. Way too much. Unbelievable. Unbelievable that these kids be doing too much. And it's ridiculous because a lot of y'all don't be respecting a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all don't respect shit. We going. This is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Young kids getting killed. We not doing nothing about it. We just sitting here acting as if it ain't my kid, so I ain't got to worry. But the point of the matter is, it can be your child, though. What would you do to prevent this?
In Philadelphia, a 14-year-old shot 18 times and killed. I'm Jason Martinez. Now, police say they have 2 persons of interest in connection with that shooting. Dave Kinchin is live at police headquarters. Dave?
That's right. We just got off the phone with investigators. We know homicide detectives are questioning those two persons of interest now. We're told that one of them allegedly...
They keep stopping here at the video. They keep stopping at this video right here because it must be something serious. For whereas I don't know what's up. Like, how are we doing this? Like, what are we doing? It's crazy. But I'm going to show y'all in a different light. We're going to show you in a different light.
Violence continues in Philadelphia. A 14-year-old shot 18
Excuse the glass.
Killed. I'm Jason Martinez. Now, police say they have two persons of interest in connection with that shooting. Dave Kitchen is live at police headquarters. Dave?
That's right. We just got off the phone with investigators. We know homicide detectives are questioning those two persons of interest now. We're told that one of them allegedly even had blood on their clothes when they were pulled over in a vehicle that matched a description.
I'm going to tell it to y'all. It's crazy, man. It hurt me, man. Neighbors deeply shaken over the shooting death of a 14-year-old boy at the intersection of Wyoming and Rising Sun in Feltonville. Police say he was shot 18 times throughout his body when two shooters attacked as he waited for the bus. The deadliest year in Philly history, getting even deadlier.
I don't even know this little kid, but it's stressing me out bad. You know, like it's on my mind.
Rest in peace to the little kid, man. Prayers to the family out in Philly, man. This shit gotta stop. We gotta stop this. So there has to be lanes and avenues that we as elders and big kids and OGs, so to speak, we have to change this narrative and stop making these kids believe that the wrong shit is the right shit to do. The dumb shit is the right shit to do, because at the end of the day, where's that getting you? That kid get arrested for that dumb shit. That older person convincing them that that's what the deal is going to end up fucked up in the game. Save the babies. Teach the babies. Correct the babies. Don't just try to teach them with shit that you doing, that you not doing in the street. Kid sees you all day, every day outside in the same spot, and you're not doing nothing positive, they're going to think that that shit is the thing to do. Start to shade your shit away from the kids, regardless if it's your kid, your family, or not. They looking, and they're sponging it. So at the end of the day, they'll think that's what it is to do. My heart, my prayers, my condolences go out to the two families that lost their loved ones to this senseless bullshit that's happening across our nation on a regular basis, and nobody's doing anything about it. The time comes now. We have to hold ourselves accountable as elders. If you're over the age of the young ones now, you're bugging. You out here still doing shit, thinking that you 30, 40, 50 years old and thinking that the street life is it. Nah, you thinking that watching these little niggas, excuse my French, you think watching these little kids is the way to move. They out here with no guidance and no sense of direction, and y'all not saying anything to curb them. They making all this money and they not doing the right thing. To whoever's out there, wake up. You're putting these guns in the hands of these kids and they catching murders, and if they get caught for these murders, you will be held accountable for giving them the pistol. Eventually down the line, that code of the street of keeping it loyal to you is going to fade. Look at what's happening now. A lot of people's getting arrested and turning on their whole quote unquote team. At the end of the day, man, if it ain't your kid, still try and help. I don't care if the kid's a knucklehead in the street. They doing that for attention. They want to be tended to. They want somebody to step in because they know that they're about to crash, but they don't know how to stop the vehicle from heading in that crashing direction. Has to be a lane, has to be an avenue. We have to stop all this bullshit. You outside and you thinking this drill music is what it is. It's not. It's a bunch of mythological music. Some of it's real, but some of it is to attract our children to become idiots, products of the system. Now we got to fight, and us fighting for our kids' freedom, we're being labeled as bad parents. Because every time a kid does something or a kid gets killed, they asking about the parents. When are you going to step up and be a parent to your child? When are you going to correct these knuckleheads? I don't care if you feel like they're not able to be reached or controlled. They are, because there's somebody that they respect. If it ain't you, it's somebody out there. You just got to find who. Teach the babies, man. Stop all this madness. Learn to love a little bit. Not even. Love yourself more. Because a lot of y'all don't love yourselves to where y'all doing all the stupid sucker shit that's looking for attention, and you're going to get the attention that you don't need. You know what it is. Make sure you look me up on Instagram at No Game ENT. I got the Hood Apparel, No Game Clothing. The Hood Apparel clothing is out now. We got you. We got Scullies. We got ski masks. We got shirts, jackets, hats, hoodies, sweats, all customized design shit. DM me. Prices are affordable. We'll make it happen for you. But nevertheless, teach the youth out here, man. It's always time. They say time's running out, but we got time to save some. And if you save one, did your job. 914 Love. You feel me? Peace.